Hey everybody, welcome back to a new video, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Zorbel, welcome to my YouTube channel. I turn 19 next month, so I decided why not and do a video about 18 things I've learned while being 18. So I'm just going to reflect on all the things that I've learned in the past year. If you're 18 right now or about to turn 18, I feel like this video will be a hit for you and you will relate to what I'm saying. So grab a snack, get comfy, and let's pretend like we're on FaceTime. The first thing I learned is that your 18th year might not be perfect, but it's the start of becoming you. I've had moments where I feel like I'm super grown, like I'm 18, I could do whatever I want. And then I've had moments where I still feel like I'm a kid. But 18 is just the beginning of adulthood. The version of you that you're becoming right now, she's powerful and she's grown. And learning. She's not supposed to be perfect, but she's definitely growing. That's all that matters. The second thing I learned that it's normal to feel lost at 18. No one talks about how confusing this age is. You're legally an adult, but you're still trying to figure out who you are. It's like you're expected to make life decisions, but you also just learn how to budget for a snack. You're not behind. Everyone feels a little bit lost. And trust me, you're doing better than you think. The third lesson I learned that also goes with the second lesson is that you don't need to have it all together just because you're 18. Some people go to college, some take gap years, some still live at home, some moved out, and all of that is okay. There's no one size fits all path. If you're waking up and trying every day, that's enough. Just remember to give yourself grace. I feel like nowadays we always go so hard on each other, and we need to take it easy, especially on ourselves. The fourth lesson I learned is that plans change a lot. I started 18 thinking I knew exactly what I wanted. I thought I was big, I thought I was her. Literally, it's kind of embarrassing thinking back to it a year ago. I had this version of how my life was gonna go. And yeah, no, my life didn't go that way. And guess what? It's okay. Sometimes your dreams shift. Changing your mind is part of growing up. The fifth lesson I learned is hating on your body won't change anything. Love it as it grows. But real talk, I spent days crying on how I look. I was so insecure with my body. I feel like as I'm growing and as I'm getting older, I'm starting to love myself more. I'm starting to put myself first, and I don't listen to any negative thoughts that anyone has to say to me. I learned that my body's been with me through everything. The stress, the heartbreak, the all-nighters, and the more I appreciate it, the more I take care of it. Talk to your body like it's your best friend. You know what's right for your body. I started making goals. I wish I could tell you guys a gym routine, but see, I'm very inconsistent, and right now I'm inconsistent. I haven't gone to the gym since it's July 4th. I haven't been since I haven't been to the gym since May. I've been slacking, and that's something that I need to hurry up, because this body is not going to fix itself, and I want the best for me. And I also just love going to the gym because it just relieves a lot of stress when it comes to college and things like that. So it's a good way to just put music in your ears and just do a workout, even if it's just for half an hour. But me, I usually like to go for an hour or an hour 30 minutes. But besides that, I like going on walks around my neighborhood and just focusing on my health. Instead of eating junk food all the time and doing DoorDash, I go do food shopping and get $200 worth of groceries, but I have options around my house instead of spending money out, and just making better habits and just having better options. The sixth thing I learned is if he wanted to, he would. And if he didn't, thank God. And I feel like every girl can relate to this. If he wanted to show up, he would. If he wanted to text you back, make effort, support your dreams, he would have. And if he didn't, you're not missing out. You're dodging a lesson you didn't need. Period.
I'm trying to get.
I'm not gonna say too much on this, but don't waste your energy on someone who's barely giving you the bare minimum. Like, you deserve the world and more, girl. The 7th thing I learned is you can cry and still be strong. Emotions aren't weaknesses. Crying isn't a breakdown, it's a release. And I feel like a lot of people get that switched up. I learned that being soft is strong. The strongest people I know feel everything and still show up. Don't bottle it in, let it out. Then always remember to pick yourself back up. And the way I do that is when I'm having a horrible night or I'm crying all day, I listen to music. I listen to the music that's upbeat, that makes me happy, that makes me want to dance. And that's just the way that I cope with that. The 8th thing I learned is you can't pour from an empty cup. Give yourself some love first. I feel like me personally, I used to give and give and give to friends, school, relationships. It doesn't matter what it was, until I had nothing left for me. And then I wondered why I felt burnt out. You can't keep pouring from a cup that's dry. Fill yours first. Love yourself first. Put yourself first over anybody else. You matter. The 9th thing I learned is that everyone's healing from something. So in this world, just be kind. Seriously, someone might come off as cold or rude to you, but in reality, you don't know what's going on in their life or at home or wherever it is. So just move with love, spread kindness. We need more kind people in this world because everybody nowadays are rude and have no feelings. People carry silent battles, so always make sure to check on your close friends and families. You know, just a quick, hey, how are you? The 10th thing I realized is how expensive everything is, bro. Like, I knew everything was expensive, but dang, when I started having to pay for things myself, like gas, don't even get me started. My own groceries, no. My own things I need for myself, I didn't realize how expensive I was. And now I realize why my parents were always like, Zorba, I'm broke. Zorba, I don't have money to be spending on A, B, C, or D. Like, guys, I get it now. And I'm sorry I broke your pockets. The 11th thing I learned is the older you get, the more peace gets attractive. I feel like all the time I wanted to be out with friends or just be out and about or just be involved with drama and loudness all around. But now I just want peace. I want quiet, I want alone, I just want to hear the birds chirping. I love being home, love being around people who make me feel safe. And that's just the vibe I crave now. The 12th lesson I learned is that spending time with your family hits different as you get older. And of course my AC had to come on. When I was younger, I always wanted to be out with my friends. But at 18, I started cherishing the little things. A home-cooked meal, laughing with my parents, watching a movie with my family, whatever it is, you start to realize how important these things are. And these are the memories you're going to want to keep forever. The 13th lesson I learned is that you always lose friends after high school, and it's always not a bad thing. Some people are only meant to be in your life for a season, and that's okay. Don't chase people who stop clapping for you. The right friends grow with you. Like me, I talked to only a few people from high school, but I've made so many new friends in college, and I thank God every single day because they always want the best for me, and they just help me succeed and become the better version of myself. The 14th lesson I learned is texting every day isn't required to still love somebody. Life gets busy, but real friends don't make you feel guilty for that. You can go a week without talking and still know that they got your back. And I know this is true because I have this friend from 6th grade. We've been friends for quite some time now. I want to say like 8 to 9 years if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not doing the math right. But also know that it is 2 something in the morning right now, so my brain's a little all over the place. Anyways, yeah, we text each other every few weeks, or we could go without texting for some months, and we still check up on each other. We still love each other. We still hang out with each other, and I always know that she has my back no matter what. At the end of the day, I know if I ever need something, I can always lean on her. The 15th lesson I learned is people will judge your choices no matter what you do. So at that point, just do whatever you want. I'm telling you guys, do it. It doesn't matter. You want that belly button piercing? Go get it. You want that tattoo? Go get it, because guess what? It's your choice. And who cares what people think? Whether you play it safe or take a risk, Someone's always gonna have something to say. Stop living for their approval. This is your life. Make decisions that make you proud. Be free. Like they say in New Hampshire, live free or die. Taking a little water break. The 16th thing I learned is stop rushing things. What's meant for you will always find you. I know we want everything now, like the love, the job, the glow up, whatever it is. But I learned that the best things in life take time. And when they come, they'll feel right. You don't have to force whatever is yours. The 17th thing I learned is that you can be independent and still want someone to lean on. I feel like me personally, I do everything I want. I make my own money. I buy everything that I want. But sometimes I still want hugs. I still want to feel supported. And I talk to my parents all the time. They're my best friends. Being independent doesn't mean you don't need love. You just know your worth. As you should, girl. Or boy. Or whoever's watching this. And the last final 18th lesson I learned is that I finally understand how powerful it feels to keep some things private. This one's underrated. Not everything has to be shared. And I feel like that's a problem I used to have a lot. I used to share everything and I'd air out my business to everybody. The most beautiful parts of your life don't need an audience. Protect your peace. Keep some things sacred for once. But overall, 18 has taught me that I don't have to be perfect. I just have to be real. This year made me softer, stronger, and more in love with the woman I'm becoming. If you're 18 or you're about to be, just know that everything you're going through is shaping the best version of you. So here's to growing, here's to glowing, and knowing our worth. Don't forget to like and comment which one hit you the hardest, and subscribe to join the Zone Zori Z Zappy group. If you guys don't know what that means, it's don't worry, be happy, but the Zori way. Zone Zori Z Zappy. I love you guys so much. Until next time.